Reality Bytes. This is Desley Casey, your host, and
Sue Pavlic.
And today we have a special guest, Patricia White, who is the councillor for the Sussex Inlet area with Shoalhaven Council. Welcome, Patricia.
Welcome, and thanks for having me.
We want to move on to community meetings. Now, we've got 3 questions here and that sort of thing. So from Katerina, who also put in a question about, about sewerage and toxic water after the floods killing basically plants and grass and trees and God knows what else in Wunda Avenue. So, Sue, can you hold that question in your head until we finish with the community meetings, please? Now, let me see. So, Katerina has suggested that maybe we could organise a day to have a meeting with the residents from the corner of Wunda Avenue and Banksia down to Banksia Avenue Road to River Road to hear all our concerns, as a lot have been sending emails and call outs for help since I moved here nearly 3 years ago. No one has heard the despair. Most now are starting to talk to the media. Just a thought. Following on from that is from Patty. Instead of interviewing, bring her, meaning you, Patricia, but let's kick this for the mayor as well, to the corner of Wunda and Banksia and see what's going on. There are a lot of questions we want answers to, but nobody is coming near us. You can't see the facts from a chair. And Sandra asked a question, will Council and SES and Resilience New South Wales be planning a meeting to talk through the flood at Sussex and identify any improvements and get feedback from the community? Your thoughts, Patricia?
Well, I'm happy to meet the residents out there at any time and go through the issues with them and what's happening with them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also happy to invite other councillors to come along with me. So there's across the board, because one thing a lot of people don't realise is that there's 13 councillors, including the mayor, and when a matter comes up to council, there's 13 votes. So you might want to only contact your Ward 3 councillors, and there's 4 councillors in each ward, but 4 doesn't get you across the line, 7 does. So you should be contacting, all of the councillors saying, come out and have a look. I'm happy to organise a meeting out there on site and invite councillors to come along on, and I find weekends are the best for that.
Excellent.
So,
we'll take you up on that.
Yep, more than happy to do it, because I find this problem all the time, and lots of people say to me, oh, you're the busiest councillor and I can never get you on the phone, and I can never, it takes you a couple of days to respond to me if I write you an email. That's because I'm getting requests from right across the 4,600 kilometres and trying to sort issues out. I myself, when I ring the council and ask to talk to somebody about a matter, I can get the runaround just like the average resident does as well. We're trying to improve that communication dramatically, and we've got a specialised now customer service department, and they are working really well into getting onto people and getting back. But I always say to people, having a problem, ring your local councillor. You get our emails and addresses and everything and phone numbers off the website, council website, under councillors, and ring a councillor. If it's an urgent matter, I'll get straight back to you. But in relation to the problems that they've had at Wunda Avenue, River Road, Nelson's, Poole Avenue in these recent floods, is something that hasn't happened in Sussex before, but it has happened over other areas of council where we've had floods. So it's an iron oxidisation bacteria is what the people are experiencing now. So they've been out, they've tested the water, they've done tests, so it's not sewer, it smells, it stinks. You often get it from seaweed when the lake, if it's in a lake and the lake empties out, and the lakes are like around Nowra at the moment. The smell is atrocious. And it's the bacteria after a flood that's been taken out, and the seaweed and what's left and everything. But it's according to the staff, and I've got reports from the staff, it's not harmful. It won't hurt you. It'll take, the only way that we'll get rid of it is for the ground to dry out, because the ground is so wet, it's coming up through the ground, so it's so wet.
Right.
But in saying that, we continue to get rain. So when we get a couple of really hot days to dry it out, and then we get rain again, it's just a recycle of the problem. But I'm more than happy to have a meeting out there to talk to the residents, and I'm also happy to get a staff member to come along with me if I need to, so the staff member can talk to council, to the residents as well, from a council perspective, about what can be done.
And what about the combined forces in Sandra's question with Council SES and Resilience New South Wales? Are there any plans that you're aware of to have a major community meeting for the whole of the Sussex area?
So there is. I got an email this morning with an invitation to actually attend a meeting. So Sandra has sent invitation, because she's sick and tired of ringing up the I call them the bureaucracy.
Yep.
She's tired of ringing up the bureaucracy and saying, can we have a meeting? Emailing them, can we have a meeting? Can we have a meeting? And not getting one. So what she's done, she's taken a proactive stance on this now, and she's organised a meeting, and she's invited them to the meeting. Right. And if they don't turn up to the meeting, it'll be in the media. They didn't turn up to the meeting.
Thank you again for your time and your input to this, and good luck with your fight to get some stuff happening. That's just common sense stuff.
And on that note, this is Desley Casey from Reality Bytes
and Sue Pavlic, saying
thank you for watching and listening, and we hope you have a great day. Bye for now.
One another. Bye.